come on the fucking hit. Yo, what's up? So, as I said in my last video, today's topic is going to be why I choose the parts that I have, and will it help other people than just me to use a similar setup? Okay, so the short answer is yes, it will, but it requires a specific goal. So I think if your goal is to be like really good at flat, you might need a setup like this, because it will allow you to get your goals a little bit faster. It will make you able to ride more often, because each session is not as fatiguing. I mean, that's a really big problem for me actually. If you recall, like last summer I only rode like max 2 times per week, because on every single session I just went freaking balls to the wall. So I went really hard, but I also progressed really fast because I was completely fresh every single session. Okay, so now let's just go through my setup here. As you can see, the grips right now, they're broken. Yeah, fuck you too. The grips are broken, but I have ordered some new. So originally they are ODI long neck grips, and they're probably the best ones that I've used to have really good grip. They don't last you like too long, but I think they just feel the best. So I think I will always buy them. I'm so used to them. Then the bars, they are titanium long way Kronos bars, I think they're called. I had them for a really long time as well. I mainly use them because they don't bend, and oftentimes when I do tricks and I have to drop the scooter, usually aluminum bars, they bend really easy, so I stopped using them. I think it's better to, I know titanium bars are way more expensive, but a pair pretty much lasts you for a lifetime. Like they don't really break. And for your information, I'm 6 foot. I'm actually 6'1". I measured myself today. I always thought I was 6'2", but I'm 6'1", so I'm 185 centimeters, and I weigh 210 pounds at the moment. So if they can last from me, they will probably last you for a really long time as well. So second part is going to be the SCS here. It's a pretty random one. It's pretty heavy, but having a heavier SCS makes flips way much easier, because you can able to throw the scooter with more force. Okay, so you can it's like way easier to throw things around. And I also found that it helps with tricks like buttercup. Keep in mind that this is first try now of the day. I've been sitting on my fat ass all day long on my internship, so tappar mig nycklarna. Yeah. And I know I gotta change the bolts. I forgot the scooter outside for a pretty long time. So then the fork, I mean, I always forget what brand this is. I think it's a Vertex fork. I really hope I'm correct, but it's extremely light. But for a scooter, that's ideal for flash riding. I think you can get away with a heavy fork and a heavy SCS, because you kind of want all the weight here in the front. You never want the weight to be at the back. Okay, that will mess your whip game up a little bit. So yeah, oh my god, fucking mosquito. Okay, I wonder how many times I've been bitten throughout this video. Okay, so front wheels are power slide wheels. I can now see that this one is cracked. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a crack in there. Didn't really note that. But yeah, that's the main issue with those wheels, is that they crack extremely easy. That's why I usually don't borrow my scooter to people who ride sketchy and slam their tricks down like way too hard without the control. You know who I'm talking about. Nah, jokes aside, but for me it works pretty well with a plastic wheel in the front, but never in the back. If you have it in the back, it's gonna break really quick. So to show you here, I have like a another power slide type of wheel here, but it's full core, so it doesn't break as easy. And for my heavy body weight, it doesn't really put any pressure on the core because it's not exposed the same way as the plastic wheels. So works really well. Then the deck, yes, I wouldn't know, it's Epic Pandemonium, cut down to 48 centimeters. I think this dick length is perfect. It makes flips a bit easier, and especially like kicklesses, makes kicklesses very nice. Very easy to just flick it around thousands of times. So yeah, but if you kind of back to the topic, if you really want to maximize your flat game, I think the most important things to change is going to be the deck, to cut it down. How much you should cut it down, it kind of depends on the individual, where you place your feet and stuff. But yeah, you kind of have to see for yourself. And then ja, nu kommer några här. Ska vänta. Är ni med på film? Ja. Ska du lägga ut det här på olagliga hemsidor? Okay. Now the bars, they are. I think having lighter bars really helps, but it's not like the biggest deal in the world. The deck has the biggest impact. Then what about the wheels? I think if you have 100mm wheels, you will be fine. But anything above that it's gonna make tail whipping harder. 100%, it definitely will. Okay. So now why not just ride with a normal scooter all the time, like with Melco wheels and bigger T-bars, longer deck? Why would I? Why would I want to slow down my progression? It's just stupid in my opinion. I think if you take the time to learn the tricks really good on a lighter setup, you will get a tremendous carryover effect to the heavier setups when if you want to get back to riding on them. So yeah, instead of just constantly having to go out with a setup that is not suited for flat riding, it's just gonna take too long to progress. So if you're really serious about flat, make sure you get a bit of a lighter scooter. So yeah, and if you want to ride flat more like John Race does, because he's actually the person who came up with the topic. If you take a look at his setup, it's like nowhere near in similarity to mine. Like his scooter has much bigger wheels, it's way heavier, but he also does a lot of other tricks like manuals, tricks that require a lot of balance. And I think if he will ride my scooter, he would suck balls on or compared to his normal skill level. And if I would do my tricks on his, I would be way worse as well. So yeah, what you ride on really plays a big role. Alright, but that's really all I have to say for this video. I hope you learned something new, and please comment down below what you want to see for tomorrow's video, because now I will try to make one of those informative videos every single day, because it will kind of put me into the habit of uploading more videos more frequently. And to be honest, I really enjoy making videos like this. just go out and talk. It's very relaxing, and it's nice. It's nice to help a lot of my audience as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. But let's finish this off with a standing quad whip. First tee after office job.